The woman has been pregnant for 13 full years, but it has not yet been produced. The 13-year-old giant baby has already propped up her stomach like a sack, and learned to speak. I can still chat with her if I have nothing to do. A giant baby, even flipping over can make her feel extremely painful. I can't even walk the road. I can only crawl on the ground dragging my big belly. Nevertheless, women also insist on not giving birth, because she needs to wait for her husband to come back. Actually, women were originally just pregnant normally, just as she was about to give birth. But my husband suddenly needs to go out. Before leaving, I gave her the usual herbal medicine, says it's possible to postpone delivery, instruct the woman to wait for her return, witnessing the birth of a child with one's own eyes. Women cry, begging husband not to leave, but the husband still doesn't look back. Let's go. 13 years have passed in a blink of an eye. Whenever the feeling of childbirth comes, women will eat a herb. Nowadays, there's only one herb left. The food at home is also depleted. That day, the woman heard something moving outside, thought my husband was back. Crawling towards the door, with a big belly, the child inside asked, "Oh, my goodness, Mom, there's nothing else to eat." Not the long-awaited husband. It's a kitten entangled in wire. A woman who hasn't eaten meat for years slowly raised the hammer. The woman placed the kitten on the dining table. The two of them had a pleasant meal of cat sashimi. Dirty. A long-lost smile appeared on his face. However, the body has been replenished with sufficient nutrients. The child couldn't wait to come up with it. A woman has been pregnant for 13 years. The child is so big that seems like he's about to burst his belly. Since a woman became pregnant, the husband left his wife and went to the battlefield. Leave a bottle of herbs that can delay childbirth. She asked her wife to eat little by little. We must wait for him to come back and have another child. The husband left the woman. One wait is 13 years. The child will have eaten until there is only one left. Women have already run out of ammunition and food. Her huge belly makes it difficult for her to walk normally. Women can only crawl out to find food. Today, lucky to find a kitten. The woman raised the hammer without hesitation. The kitten is brought to the dining table. Two people had a delicious feast, but after the child is full, their strength increases. She couldn't wait to come up with it. The woman quickly found the jar to take the medicine. My family is already pregnant. This is not pizza. What is it? The woman fell directly to the ground in pain. She pleaded with pain on her face that the child was waiting. But the child has already had enough of it. A pitch-black world, rolling constantly in my stomach. Body. A pair of small hands constantly swimming under the mother's skin, and then I touched the spine. The woman is still here. Tell the child to stop making trouble. Result. With a click, the woman is out of breath. The baby doesn't know what happened. Flipped over in my mother's belly, comfortable and considerate to my mother. For tuna to be too huge, normal production is impossible. She can only break open her mother's skin bag. 13 years of pregnancy for women. The stomach directly generates a burlap. The baby is flipping inside. Women will be tormented to the point of agony, seeing my belly explode with a child. Women insist on not giving birth to children, because she needs to wait for her husband to come back. Original. When a woman is pregnant, my husband is out on an urgent matter. To become the first person a baby sees at birth, the husband left a can of herbs for the woman. This bottle of herbal medicine can delay the birth of a baby. Women obediently eat herbs and wait for 13 years. The food at home has already been depleted. At this moment, the child inside spoke. My woman is afraid of hunger. Bad children can only deal with innocent kittens. The baby who ate meat is starting to grow up again. Only then did the woman realize that she had run out of herbs. The baby that has been sealed for 13 years is gone. Drug suppression. Can't wait to come out. My mother kept teasing her. Tell him to wait for dad to come back. But the baby has had enough waiting. Just a click. The woman has lost her breath. The child flipped over happily. Break all the skeletons inside the mother's body, connected to internal organs, squeeze out of the body together, like wearing a jacket, wearing my mother on my body. Next, she lost her belly that she had grown up during pregnancy, dispose of the mother's bones, clean the house thoroughly, but at this moment, my husband is back. The woman asked her, "Where have you been all these years?" My husband was just about to speak, suddenly saw blood stains on the ground. The woman quickly explained, "The child has miscarried." Looking at my still beautiful wife, the husband said without any concern,